Uh, Hi guys, I'm Mason. If you've seen some of my previous videos, this is my first one by myself. Beforehand, my very first video was with my flatmate Matt, and we cling filmed our other flatmate Adam's room. And that was a pretty interesting night. Then another video I did was with Sarah Doricott. Can't remember her YouTube name, but well, hey, link in the description, I promise. But yeah, so this is my first video by myself, and I thought I'd do a bit of a log so you can get to know me a little bit more. And because it's coming up to Christmas, I thought, you know what, let's get some serious stuff out the way first. So yeah, I'm a bit of a Scrooge, so we'll start this off on a light tone. Some of the reasons why I dislike Christmas and why I'm a bit down right at the moment. So yeah, one of the reasons why I dislike Christmas is because I'm a bit of a Scrooge, like I said. It's over-commercialised, people harp on about it, songs on the radio, adverts before even December hits. It's... why? Just... why? I mean, by the time Christmas actually hits, you're sick and tired to death about the whole thing. You really just want them all to just go away. But, I mean, if you're actually Christian, a proper Christian, and you believe the whole Jesus' birthday kind of thing, or if you're any kind of religious icon and you believe this day has holy significance, fair enough to you. But if you're only getting into Christmas for the material gain, dude, you've got the wrong message. It's time for you just to leave, burn your Christmas tree and all of that jazz, and just get out. So yeah, that was a light time, me telling you to burn your Christmas tree. But on to some more serious stuff. During this time of year is when I remember people that I miss the most, or when a bad situation has happened. One situation was that, unfortunately, my best friend's mum died briefly after Christmas. And she had been battling cancer for a while. And unfortunately, just after Christmas and just before his birthday, cancer won. And it really couldn't have happened to a nicer lady. She's one of those that would always ask you how you were, ask you about your family, just a genuine person. And unfortunately, since that time, my friend has changed, obviously, but yeah, just one of those things. He's going better, but obviously when something like this happens, it takes a lot longer and it hits people differently. Another reason why is basically my nan and granddad. My granddad unfortunately passed around, well, he didn't pass around this time. His birthday was around this time, Christmas. And lovely gentleman, very scary, very tall, didn't like loud noise, and used to scream and, well, didn't scream, but used to shout at me if I was too noisy. And unfortunately, being a kid, and being rather loud myself, I wasn't his favourite grandson. But yeah, he passed away, and that was quite a big hit to the family. But we fought on, as we always do. But there was always a celebration on Boxing Day. Where after Christmas we would all go round Nan's house and eat leftovers. I mean, it was a banquet, and it would all be Mum's side of the family, which I don't see that often. Unfortunately, Nan has also passed away, and that was a really tough time, Boxing Day, for our family the first time, because Nan was kind of the centre of the family, and her passing really hit us, and always does around this time. But another reason is, after Christmas, after Boxing Day, is New Year's. And Nan always took me and my little sisters and my big sister until she got old enough to go out and do stuff. She'd take us in every New Year's, so Mum and Dad could just be kids again themselves, have fun with their friends. She used to take us in every New Year's. She used to let us watch movies, have Chinese food with her and the dog, and yeah, we watched the celebrations. My little sisters would have buck fizz. Considering they were quite young at the time, that was the only alcohol they would have. And I would have my milk and cheesy biscuits because I don't drink alcohol. And then afterwards, we'd all crash out, and yeah. But I can't have that anymore because she's unfortunately passed away. And the first New Year's I had after that, I went to a house party and I did the whole Happy New Year's, hug everyone, wish them well, send all the text messages, got all the text messages through. About 5 minutes later I was on the phone to Mum crying, wanting her to come pick me up because it just, some traditions you don't break, and even to this day I still have my milk and cheesy biscuits New Year's Day. It has to be done. But yeah, so that's hit me quite hard. And I can't come back from that. One other reason, because we're talking about nans, my last remaining nan, she's caused a rather large disruption a few years back with the family, and she's been banned from the house. And I don't get to see her that often, and considering she's not always very well, and I'm kind of busy, it's very tough. And especially when everyone talks to Mum about these kind of things, and Mum turns and talks to me, and she's been doing this for a few years, and I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty tough for me. It's not fair, but I'm a son, I gotta do it, but it brings me down a lot. But Mum and Nan have never really gotten on, so I'm surprised it lasted until I was must have been about 16, 17 until this all happened. So yeah, well done Mum for putting up with her. Another note is that currently me and my girlfriend Amy are going through a bit of a rough patch. She tried to break up with me. We're kind of trying to talk through it, but she's not really talking to me. It's just kind of hard because she is the love of my life. She's the one person that was always there for me, and to be fair, I've pushed her away. I've not been the best of boyfriends. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've never cheated, but I could have been a hell of a lot more attentive, and I should have been, and I'm trying to fix that for her. But now we're going through this tough time. I mean, she doesn't seem to want to break up with me, but she also doesn't seem to want to talk to me right now, so I don't know what to do. But we're coming up to the time where I'm one of the most stressed out, and I have no one that's got my back. And to be honest, this kind of segment of the video is also part apology. But yeah, so we're going through a tough time, and I mean, I don't blame her for giving me a bit of a cold shoulder, because I've not been the best. I could be worse, mind, I could be a lot worse, but I should have been more attentive. And to be honest with you, this section is pure apology. Amy, I love you, I miss you. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, so that doesn't help me out right now. And also, at the moment, I'm a third year of university. I study criminology, and I'm supposed to be doing my dissertation, but no, I'm not doing that right now. But to be honest with you, I'm about a quarter of the way through packing, got bored of that, and kind of gave up. But yeah. Yeah. So I'm under a lot of stress, and with the whole stress from the relationship, but with that and the stress from university, I'm being dragged down, and yeah, it's kind of tough. I've not been the best student, but I'm trying. I always do, but I'm kind of cracking. I don't know whether I've got depression or I'm just suffering a lot more because of everything that's going on, or I doubt I have depression. But I don't really have anyone I can rely on right now. And yeah. Anyway. This video is just to say about Christmas blues, to start off on a bit of vlogging, which I've been wanting to do properly for a while, and also just basically for you guys to get to know me a little bit more, because I mean, you guys don't really know me, which is lucky for you, but to anyone that watches this, I'm sorry if this has depressed you, and hopefully my next video will be a lot cheerier. But for those that managed to stay out during this whole time and watch this, thank you very much. I hope this has been a good enough ending for you. See you next time.